All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we are doing the showcase for the Super Saiyan 3 Golden Grade Ape GT Goku, and we are in the Vegeta Story edition of the Ultimate Red Zone and the Android/Cell Saga stage. So without further ado, let's jump right in. It is a very scuffed team. We will see if we can really get anything done here.
Ready when you are, Vegeta.
We'll see if we can actually even do this with this team. It's extremely scuffed. But we will see what we can do here. So quick rundown. This guy is a very solid slot 1 unit. Because he's got 70% chance to dodge and guaranteed guard for the first 4 turns from his entry turn. He also supports for 50% defense and pretty much guarantee crits as well. He is probably more of a slot 2, but he can go in slot 1 pretty easily. These guys aren't super great, and then he's also, I don't think, has any damage reduction whatsoever. So in terms of like this particular team, he is definitely the best unit to put in slot 1. So let's see. Sadly, not going to get full 24 key, but that is okay. I'm just curious. Yeah, they do link a little better, but we lose legendary power. I think that's probably not worth it. So let's get that for them. We'll see if we even survive this turn. If we can't, we'll just do a quick cut and just trade to a different team. All right, first attack, 22.7 mil. Sadly, no guaranteed crit because we were not at 24 key. He is just eating all the supers, though. These guys are solid. They're still very good. Once they get their easy A here, they'll be in much better shape. Yeah, I don't even know if we'll even survive this rotation, to be honest, because of this guy here at the end. Yeah. Some reason took a lot more from the other guy, but that's okay. We'll be right back. All right, so we're just gonna run my normal team, and we will just keep him on rotation. We will only have one. We won't have the friend, but
Guess it's my turn.
okay. Let's try to get to his rotation here. Let's do one of these. Have Beast MUI get a bunch of dodging in. He's gonna get fully stacked here. This is very good, you know. Turn 1, just immediately full stack. He's got that juicy guaranteed dodge, so that's 4 stacks instantly. get through this rotation. This unit's still very good. We are most likely not going to be transforming into Vegito at all during this event, because he will very easily just dominate. So we will refrain from that. We're just going to rotate them, or float them, have them in the third slot every time. In this case, I kind of want to do this simply just to get him stacks going. But we should be able to get, 24 key here. And the Gohan most likely won't kill. So, yeah, I knew he was going to take quite a bit there, but we need him to get some stacks in so he's not a fish later on. All right, finish that phase up. Very good damage there from him. Yeah, he's a very good unit. He's most likely number 2 for me. He's just very good. Throw Beast here before I forget. Switch up. That's unfortunate. We're gonna split the damage on this turn a little bit, but we should be okay. Yeah, that Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku is pretty insane. He's probably number 2 out of the new cards. The Vegito is definitely number 1 in my opinion. He just does so much. Decent damage onto 17 there. And yeah, we do want to kill 17 first here, because if we kill 18 first, then he gets a damage and defense increased for the rest of the fight, which could prove to be a bit of an issue. Yeah, that guy is just, man, he's so bad.
Could it be Vegeta? Yes! I knew it was you! Kakarot!
Okay. Now, I want to say, I mean, he got only 2 attacks off. It's only 2 stacks, so he's got an extra 60% defense. That's it. Earthbred Fighters or Kamehameha category ally attacking the same turn. He's gonna guard. Maybe he's fine. Let's standby. He doesn't change orbs going into the standby, which is a bit unfortunate. Won't be able to get a ton of key for him here. This might be a mistake, but we'll do that, and then actually we will transform, because there's no reason to not. He doesn't stack anything whatsoever in this form, so we will go ahead and get the Great Ape transformation in the video here. Okay. This is Golden Great Ape here, graded animations here. And basically, all he does is massively raises attack, does destructive damage, gets 300% attack, receives additional ki from orbs, and gets a guaranteed crit. And then when it ends, he transforms into Super Saiyan 4. That's all for this character here. Sadly, a little screwed with ki, but that's okay. Let's see what we get here. He's pretty strong, though. We'll still do some solid damage with this ki. Yeah, 12.9. Solid. And yeah, all of these, once again, guaranteed crits, so... I haven't gotten any additionals yet with this guy, so I'm not sure if he can get them. Okay, never mind. There we go. Now we know. Because, like, I assumed we could, because that's how all of the other Great Ape forms work now, so... I was hoping we would have killed 17 here, but that's okay. Nice. Ate a super, that's good. The majestic beast of a man has arrived. Okay, so there is only one attack in this slot here. Probably put him slot 1 here, simply... He doesn't... Yeah, I mean, he really wants to still be in slot 2 or 3. He's got no damage reduction. But he infinitely stacks now on both 12 and 18 ki. And then also on his 18 ki gives ally support of 44% attack and defense for 2 turns. Self-excluded, sadly, but that is a monster buff. No, let's go ahead and get this in here. All right. The Dragon Balls are all out there. So what has he got going on here? So he's got 77% damage reduction, 50% defense per key sphere obtained, guards. So sadly not going to get a whole lot of defense here, just 150%. So we'll do that. We'll grab... We'll do this. Grab that there. And then let's grab that. Really bad key, but hopefully he's fine. Yeah. Okay. Not a whole lot. That's good. That's good. Very nice attack stat here for the key that he was able to get. Not bad. Alright, now he's getting a bunch of key and a bunch of crit. Completely fine. Let's go ahead and switch to the Vegeta here. We are going to be floating him, but let's also get this skill out. Well, first, let me double check Beast real quick. Okay, so this is his last turn of his extra 40% damage reduction. So he should still be fine here for one last turn. Grab those. Try to get all the Dragon Balls. And then we will get this animation in here.
Some things are more important than victory. These just aren't right for us. Well said, Chattahoochee. Spoken like a true Saiyan.
Okay. And then, I mean, we have next turn still, so kind of want him to get that. Okay. Yep, Beast is still completely fine. Well, it's a 20 mil attack stat from Beast. That's pretty sick. Guaranteed additional for 15. Not as high as I'm used to seeing him. $18,100 from him. Very solid, very solid. End of that phase. Okay. So, this is kind of dangerous here. I really want to get him to use his active here, but that's just not something that we can get done. Could do this. That activates all of his links, so we definitely will do that. We can still go one more rotation without using this. So we'll get one more attack stat, and then if we survive, next turn we will send the family Kamehameha for the kill. Yeah, no, do nothing to him. Nothing to him. Might do some to him, though. No? Okay, cool. Had the type advantage, and that was enough. All right, see what we get here. 35 mil, basically. Okay, this is only his second turn in this form, so, like, he can stack up really high. 22-3 with the additional. Very solid. And then, yeah, after he attacks here, he's pretty much invincible, too. 23.2 mil. Hell yeah. Love to see it. The triple super. So the triple stack. Nice. Then we get the dodge. Love to see it. $13 mil from this guy. Not too bad. Not too bad. He's still not a great card to have on this team. I basically just ran him because he links up really well with the showcase card here, so that is the reason. We're just gonna get this.
Is that all you've got?
All right, and then in sake of the showcase, we'll get the other thing here. We'll just do this. We've already seen this, so we'll just skip. And then send it. Not use that active for obvious reasons. And B should be completely fine here. Is active up. Hopefully we don't kill on this rotation, but it is actually possible. Maybe not actually. Okay, good. He didn't triple super, so that's good. Yeah, only 13-9. That's... I guess because, I mean, we're not getting the revive, so we're not getting his permanent buff. But I just feel like that's really low. I guess I'm used to seeing him with a bunch of support. Okay. I need you to not go off here, please. This isn't your showcase. We know it. We know you're a god. We get it. We get it. Almost 20 on the Vegeta here. Very good. Very good. All right. Could potentially kill with this, so let's just go ahead and grab that just for just a few more last minute orbs here. We will be getting the family Kamehameha here. Okay, yeah, let's get this in here, and if for some reason this won't kill, we can end on one last attack here. Ooh, nice. It did not kill. Perfect. Okay. $33,600. Very good. This is, I'm pretty sure, guaranteed crit at this point. Yep. Okay. Absolutely blew that away. All right, just get to the end screen here. A bit slow, but that's okay. All right, so this is Ultimate Saiyan Power Roar, Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT Golden Giant Ape. Leader skill is Giant Ape Power, category key +4, HP attack and defense plus 220%. Really bad category currently, but hopefully we will start to see a lot of help for it, because this team could be really good, but we'll have to wait and see. Passive skill, the tail returns. We've got key +3 and attack and defense plus 200%. High chance of performing a crit. Receives an additional 2 key per AGL key sphere obtained. Receives an additional 1 key per non AGL key sphere obtained. And is a power beyond Super Saiyan category support for 50% defense. For 4 turns from the character's entry turn, he has a great chance of evading, which is 70%. He guards all attacks, and then for every 3 key when attacking, he gets attack and defense plus 30%. That's a huge buff there. I think it's something like at 24 key, it's like 240% or something like that. When attacking with 24 key, he gets a guaranteed crit. Active skill Giant Ape Transformation can be activated when HP is 70% or less, or starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle once only, turns into a giant ape for 1 turn. His 12 key is Super Dragon Fist, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage. 18 key is the Kamehameha, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Links are Super Saiyan, Saiyan Roar, Prepared for Battle, Kamehameha, GT, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. He's also on a fair amount of categories here that if you want to read out each of those, feel free to pause the video and you can look at all the categories there. Let's look at the Great Ape form here. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So his passive skill is Golden Giant Ape's Rampage. Which gives him 300% attack, receives an additional 2 key per key sphere obtained, and performs a guaranteed crit. And when the transformation ends, he transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. His only attack is Super Flame Cannon, which massively raises attack temporarily and causes destructive damage to the enemy. Obviously, no links or anything like that. So then he transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and this is the Giga Chad himself here. So his passive skill, All New Form and Power, gives him Key plus 4, attack and defense 200%, receives an additional 2 key per key sphere obtained, then is a 70% defense and 10% damage reduction support to power beyond Super Saiyan or Giant Ape power. He has permanent guard. Then for 4 turns from his entry turn, he performs a guaranteed crit. When he attacks, he gets attack and defense plus 100%. For every 4 key when attacking, he gets an additional attack and defense plus 44%. When attacking with 24 key, launches an additional super. And this is kind of what I think is fairly underrated. I haven't seen really anyone take a look at this a second time, but I think it's pretty busted. When your HP is 44% or less at the start of turn, you recover 44% HP. And the reason why I feel like it is underrated and is really strong is that it isn't a one-time only. So this can proc multiple times in a fight. And in a lot of these harder events, like sure, most of the time you might just get one shot, but there will be instances where you have a very tanky team for slot 1 and 2, but your third slot may be slightly weak, and they may allow you to drop below the threshold pretty much like every other turn, and then you can just instantly heal 44% again and again and again. So technically, as long as you don't pretty much just get outright one shot, you are immortal for the most part, which I think is really cool. And then for every attack performed, you get ki +1 and a chance to crit plus 20%, which infinitely stacks, which obviously only up to 100% crit chance because there's no point in going further than that. But the key that he gains is infinite. So eventually he will just permanently start the turn at 24 ki, which is pretty crazy. And then he has the same effect for every attack that he receives. So that's good. His 12 ki is Dragon Strike Waltz, which permanently stacks attack and defense and causes colossal damage. And then his 18 ki is Angry Kamehameha, which once again infinitely stacks attack and defense and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. But he also is a 44% attack and defense support on the 18 ki for 2 turns, which is a really strong buff. Sure, it doesn't affect himself, which is unfortunate, but yeah, that is a very, very powerful effect, in my opinion. Links are exactly the same as the Super Saiyan 3 form. So Super Saiyan, Saiyan Roar, Prepared for Battle, Kamehameha, GT, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So yeah, overall, I think this card is very, very good. If I had to just very quickly guesstimate, he's definitely top 5 in my opinion. Maybe like 4 or 5, maybe 3. I'm not entirely sure quite yet, but he is very, very good. The main things that he lacks are just outright damage reduction, aside from the 10% that he gives himself through his passive. That's not really enough. So it kind of comes down to he's definitely a slot 2 or 3 unit. At the very least, until he gets up there with his stacks from the supers and such, then he can probably eventually go slot 1 and be fine. But that's probably a long ways away. That's probably 10 plus attacks of stacking and such to get that. But anyway, so thank you again for watching the video. I greatly appreciate that. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. That really helps me out a lot. And if you would like to catch my live content, you could do so on my Twitch, or I will be starting to multi-stream this next week on YouTube and Twitch. But if you care to go to the Twitch as well, it is the same name. So twitch.tv/stutterstep77. And yeah, make sure you join us there or on YouTube live as well whenever we go live. I stream Thursday through Monday, 4:30 p.m. PST. And I play a multitude of games as well. So yeah, you can expect a bunch of all sorts of content from different games and whatnot. And yeah, so once again, this has been Stutter Step 77, and I hope to see you all down below in the comments, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Peace.